تحقق باذن الله فيما بعد، يكون ده خطوه لتحقيق الخير والنهضه المصريه الحبيبه. شكرا يا
شكرا يا فندم، شكرا يا فندم، شكرا لحضرتك. السيد السفير هشام ناجي في باكو، اتفضل يا فندم. السيد السفير محمد ثروت سليم في ايرلندا.
سيادة المستشار، احنا دلوقتي في اليوم الثاني، نص اليوم، الساعة عندنا دلوقتي 2:10 والامور ماشية تمام الحمد لله، مفيش أي مشاكل، ويمكن بس الجو برد شوية، لكن الامور ماشية تمام ومفيش أي معوقات. شكرا جزيلا.
شكرا يا فندم، شكرا يا فندم. السيد السفير شريف كامل في لندن.
مساء الخير سيادة المستشار، بنشكرك على هذه الفرصة للمتابعة في اليوم الثاني للانتخابات. من امبارح الصبح الحقيقة في إقبال طيب من الجالية المصرية اللي موجودة في المملكة المتحدة، في أعداد طيبة من المواطنين الحريصين على المشاركة طوال اليوم بالأمس. يمكن النهارده واليوم لم ينتصف عدد ساعات.
Many Egyptians took their vote, and today we're seeing even more.
هذا اليوم اللي هو يوم السبت أول أيام العطلة تقريبا نفس العدد اللي يوم الجمعة امبارح بالكامل. احنا متوقعين ان هذا الاقبال النهارده حتى نهاية اليوم الساعة 9 بالليل، ثم غدا الأحد اللي هو تاني أيام نهاية الأسبوع هيكون في استمرار كبيرة. العملية بتتم بشكل يسير جدا، الإجراءات بسيطة، وبنشكر الهيئة على المتابعة والإعداد اللي تم قبل الانتخابات ثم في الفترة الحالية في أيام الانتخابات نفسها. العملية الانتخابية المواطن بيدخل اللجنة الانتخابية في مقر السفارة وينتهي من التصويت والتسجيل وكل الأمور المطلوبة في أقل من دقيقة. فالأمور طيبة جدا، المواطنين مش بس من مدينة لندن اللي هي موزعة، شاهدنا مشاركة من مصريين قادمين من مدن بعيدة زي مانشستر،
on procedures, Egyptians coming from all around, for example, from Manchester and even further places. We are seeing a celebratory mood, and the Egyptian consular has opened its doors to allow all Egyptian expats to come throughout the day as well as Sunday. Not just providing Egyptian expats with the venue to vote, but even the offices are open in case any Egyptian expats need to get any other official work done. Right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
سيادة السفير أمين حسان.
Ambassador Amin Hassan from Frankfurt.
سيادة السفير حاتم عبد القادر في لاهاي.
Ambassador حاتم عبد القادر, can you hear me?
أهلا وسهلا سيادة المستشار. والحقيقة في البداية حابب أشكر حضرتك على
I'd like to thank you by starting. Thank you for all your assistance and collaboration by the National Supreme Election Authority and their follow-up of the situation in all embassies all around the world. Of course, yesterday was the first day and we had a great turnout, and today we also expect a higher turnout of Egyptian expats, especially because it's the weekend and it's a holiday. When we needed any technical assistance, we were quickly assisted, and this of course assisted and helped all the Egyptian expats. We will be available and open till 9 p.m. For all the Egyptian expats. Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador. Ambassador Haytham Salah, Finland. Good evening, Councillor. Good evening to our viewers. I'd like to thank you very much for your follow-up and continued coordination between you and all the embassies worldwide. The electoral process has been ongoing since yesterday morning, smoothly and in an organized manner, even though with the extreme cold weather that we're witnessing. I'd like to thank all the Egyptian expats that have been coming to cast their votes, even in the middle of the very tough weather conditions and the icy cold snow. They are doing a great effort to come. We're providing them with warm drinks to try and warm them up as soon as they enter the embassy's doors, to allow them some respite from this extreme harsh weather. Once again, the procedures are all going smoothly and well coordinated. Thank you very much, sir. So there's no technical issues or problems, challenges being faced? Absolutely not, sir. Everything is great, and we thank you very much for all your technical assistance and support, Your Excellency. Thank you very much.
شكرا جزيلا لحضرتك. اتفضل. سيادة السفير محمد حيدر.
His Excellency Muhammad Haidar from Albania. Thank you very much, Mr. Councillor. I'd like to thank you once again and the National Election Authority for all their technical assistance and continued communication and coordination with us regarding the voting process in Albania. We started yesterday morning, and today and tomorrow we're expecting more numbers because of the weekend, so people don't have work and they can come. Generally there's a positive and celebratory mood, and great appreciation by all the Egyptian expats for all the assistance that they are receiving in the Egyptian embassy and consulate. We are very optimistic, and hopefully tomorrow everything will end on a very positive and high note to reflect the success of the voting process. Once again, I'd like to thank you very much, and we will continue our communication. Thank you. Madam Ambassador Salwa Hanem from Zimbabwe. Salwa Hanem Al-Mwafi from Zimbabwe. You're on mute, Madam Ambassador. Good evening, Councillor. Thank you. Very good evening to our Egyptian expats in Zimbabwe. Harare have been coming from 9 a.m. and now it is 4:20, and we are still seeing the Egyptian expats and the sons and daughters of Egypt coming to the Egyptian embassy. Today is the beginning of the weekend, so we're expecting higher numbers of the Egyptians to come and cast their votes. We are expecting more people to come, especially because they don't all live in the capital city. Even though some of them live as up to 6 hours away from the capital, we are expecting them, and we have our doors open constantly, receiving them with their Egyptian IDs or passports. Of course, the Egyptian embassy in Zimbabwe is home to all the Egyptians in Zimbabwe, and everything is going smoothly. And I'd like to thank you very much at the National Election Authority and the Foreign Ministry. Thank you very much for all your assistance and technical assistance. And this is a great assessment of the success of the voting process, and this encourages the Egyptian citizen and the Egyptian expat to participate and carry out their political rights. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma'am. Ambassador Muhammad Karim from Denmark, please let us know how it is going. Thank you very much, Councillor. I'd like to thank you very much for this opportunity. The electoral and voting process here is going very smoothly. We are not facing any challenges. As His Excellency in Finland said, the weather is terrible and it's freezing, below 0 temperatures. But regardless of this bad weather, we are seeing steady numbers of Egyptian expats coming to practice their political right and cast their votes. And we've even received people with special needs. And even though he struggled to come in because of the lack of a ramp for his wheelchair, but we managed to give him an opportunity to come. So people are very keen really to participate and practice their political right to vote, and it is all going very smooth, better than can be expected. And people are very excited really to take part in this political process. Right. Thank you very much,
شكرا
sir.
موصول لحضراتكم جميعا.
Thank you all,
احنا بنتابع مع
Mr.
حضراتكم ساعة بساعة.
Ambassadors, and we
برضو
will
بعيد تاني على
continue
حضراتكم ان شاء الله.
coordinating with
وطبعا
you
الانتوسيات
every hour on the hour.
حضراتكم بتيسروا فعلا على المواطنين
And of course, we know the big role
لأنه
you're
برضو
playing to
بنفكر
assist
بعض ان
all
هو
Egyptian
كل من هو
expats.
معه بطاقة الرقم القومي حتى
Everyone
لو
who has
منتهية
an Egyptian
يجوز له
ID,
حق الإدلاء بصوته.
even if it is expired, still has the
ومعاه
right to
جواز
vote,
سفر ساري
as he
الصلاحية.
has a passport or she has a
فرضية لو لا
passport.
قدر الله حد تقدم وفي أي مشكلة فنية
If there's
بشأن
any
البطاقة
problem or
مع
technical
حضراتكم
issue,
على
you
طول
can contact us at
على
any
الجروبات اللي احنا
time
عاملينها
through any of the
وهنتواصل
groups
فورا
that we have together
وهنذلل كل
online,
العقبات تيسيرا
and we will
للمواطنين
work
خارج
together to
مصر
remove
العربية
any
لمباشرة
impediments
حقوقهم السياسية.
for
بشكر
Egyptian
حضراتكم
expats
وبشكر طبعا
to practice their political right
السادة باقي السفراء.
and cast their votes.
حضرتك السيد السفير هشام ناجي دخل.
Mr. Ambassador Hisham Negi.
اتفضل يا فندم. صوت حضرتك. الصوت.
Can you just unmute, please?
ده ميوت يا فندم. واضح ان في مشكلة في
There
الصوت.
seems to be a technical error with the sound. Apologies.
هنتواصل برضه تاني
We
مع
will
سيادتك
try
عشان
and
نطمن على
communicate
الأحوال ولكن
once
واضح
again
من
with you.
ابتسامة سيادتك ان
But
الأمور
obviously, through your
مستقرة
smile, things seem
ومفيش
to be
أي
going smooth.
معوقات.
Hopefully, there are no challenges, and we will continue coordinating. Is there anyone else?
أمين حسان.
Mr. Ambassador Amin Hassan.
مساء النور يا فندم.
Good evening, sir. I'd like to start by thanking you very much for all your support and your technical support in providing all the Egyptian expats ease to cast their votes. Even though yesterday was a working day, we've seen lots of Egyptian expats coming from 8:30 waiting for the voting stations to open at 9 a.m. And today, of course, after 5-6, we've seen more people as it is the weekend, and tomorrow we're expecting an even higher turnout. We've seen also a number of youngsters and students, 19 years old, 20 years old, very, very keen to come and take part, and this was really something to feel very, very proud of, even in light of the terrible weather we're witnessing here. We've seen some terrible storms, especially in the south, but hopefully by tomorrow the weather will be better to give an opportunity for the rest of the Egyptian expats a chance to come and cast their vote. It takes about maximum of 5 minutes just to cast their votes and leave. And of course, everyone is keen to take a photograph to commemorate this historical moment. We've only had 2 cases where we had a technical difficulty, but we managed to get it done manually. And any names that we didn't find. If anyone doesn't have an ID, even if it's expired or a passport, we have to explain to them that they must come back with the necessary documents to be able to cast their vote. We're expecting even more numbers to come tomorrow with the continued meeting. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and we will continue following up with you. Thank you. Once again, I'd like to thank you once again. And I want to repeat the issue of, even if it is an expired ID, they are allowed to take part in the voting process. And if there are any problems, we will be in constant communication with you, and I'd like to thank you very, very much, and best wishes. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We have had online interviews and feedback from heads of polling stations from different embassies and consulates all around the world, and things seem to be going smoothly over the last 2 days or so. We haven't seen any technical challenges, which has allowed the voting process to go smoothly.
أصواتهم ومباشرة حقوقهم
and allow them
وإحنا
to
متابعين أول
continue with their political rights.
هنطلع حضراتكم إن شاء
And we
الله
will continue keeping you posted. And this will continue our follow-up till all the polling stations are closed. Thank you very much, and we'll be in touch. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And that was a meeting and a press conference held by the National Elections Authority, where we saw the counselor in touch with the different ambassadors from all around the world, from different embassies and consulates, following up on the elections and the electoral processes taking part all around the world. We have seen reports of smooth elections, and we are seeing lots of different positive feedback of Egyptian expats practicing their political rights. Now we have another report on the President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's attendance of the COP28. Let's take a look.
دي بلدنا ودي الرجالة جاهزين، مين يتعدى حدوده على المصريين، ادي الارض ودي الرجالة واقفين، مسكنا في المكتب وحلفنا يمين، حلفونا.
التقى السيد الرئيس عبد الفتاح السيسي مع الرئيس الأرميني فاهان خاتشاتوريان، وذلك على هامش انعقاد الدورة 28 لمؤتمر أطراف اتفاقية الأمم المتحدة الإطارية لتغير المناخ في دبي. كما التقى السيد الرئيس عبد الفتاح السيسي مع الرئيس الليتواني جيتاناس ناوسيدا، وشهد تأكيد المتبادل على تعزيز التعاون والعلاقات الثنائية بين البلدين الصديقين.
Bolstering the relationships between the two countries. On the sideline, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi have met with Ms. Saida Hassan, the Tanzanian president, as well as the Giorgia Meloni of Italy, and the presidential spokesman announced that all the sides were very keen to foster the relations between the two friendly countries, and President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi in addition met with the Norway president, and also he received Deputy President of the United States of America and the Consular Ahmed announced and sent the greetings of the Mr. Biden to the Mr. President, and by his turn President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi already sent his greetings to President Biden and highlighted the historical relationship and strategic relationship between Egypt and the United States of America, and they are very keen and look forward to deepen the communications between the two countries in all fields, other than the most common interests between the two sides.
Together we can rise to any challenge.